Ladies, I'm here on this show. I'm here to talk about first of a 4-game series with the San Diego Padres, and first of 4 games, and the Dodgers win tonight 6-3. They had a big 4th inning off Dylan Cease, where they scored 5 of their 6 runs. I think all of them were singles, so they also had 2 errors as well. So their defense wasn't perfect. Their Dylan Cease was good through the first few innings, but then the Dodgers got to him in that 5th inning, and that was the last inning he pitched. So 8 hits, 6 runs off Dylan Cease, which is way better than what they did against him in Dylan Cease's last start against the Dodgers, where I don't think they scored against them, or maybe they didn't score against them. I think he went like 7 shutout. Ohtani pitched tonight. After the game, after I recapped, I look at the news and I see Shohei's pitching. I'm like, what? But yeah, Shohei got the start tonight. It was just an opener for an inning. He only would have went 2 if it was a short first inning. But I thought he was fine, man. He gave up 2 bloop hits, I think. So I'm not really too worried. He was touching about 98 to 100 miles per hour. Didn't really get shelled. He had 1 run in 1 inning. He only pitched 1. He also had 2 hits and 2 RBIs to make up for it. So really didn't get shelled. He really didn't get hit hard. He was throwing about 98, 100 miles per hour, which is good to see. Good to see him on the mound, just to get a little bit of that rust off, get his feet wet. And this is basically felt like a rehab start. Like he didn't get hit hard. He also had a wild pitch that moved the runners. He used the Padres, I felt like, as a minor league rehab assignment, because he's not going down to AAA to do like 5, 6 rehab starts like others will. Because he's a DH as well. It was just good seeing him throw 99, 100, and he should have had a strikeout, by the way. Machado clearly went around and swung. I mean, really a bad call. So that should have been a strikeout. Probably should have had a scoreless inning. I mean, sure, he gave up a run on that sac fly, but I'm not really moved. I mean, 2 bloop hits, 1 to Tatis and 1 to Luis Ariz, but I'm just impressed with the velocity, and I think he'll be fine. I still think he'll hit the same as well. So I was just glad to see him pitch, and he reached base 3 times. He had 2 RBIs. He had 2 hits, drove in 2 runs, and he also walked. And besides that 1 inning where Kasperis gave up he gave up 2 runs, I think. I think 1 was on a double to Bogarts, I believe. He had a Bogarts and then that home run to Machado. Other than that, I thought he was fine for 3.2. And he got some bulk work out of the bullpen. And the division leads up to 2.5 games now. The offense really won it with a big inning. And the pitching, the bullpen, like I talked about yesterday, has been really damn good. They've been really, really not great. But as of late, they've really stepped up. Anthony Bondo was good again. You go to Vesia, to Kopech, to Scott, then Kirby Yates finishes it out for the save. Ohtani, I'll go over his line. 1 inning, which was always the plan. 1 inning, 2 hits, 1 run, no walks, no strikeouts. Should have had a strikeout. But it is what it is. I thought he was fine, though. For his first inning, first start back since 2023, thought he was fine. But he made up for it at the plate. 2 for 4, a walk, 2 RBIs, and an RBI double, and an RBI single for Shohei Ohtani. So I thought he was fine out there on the mound, man. Just impressed seeing his velocity that high. I don't think they rushed him. I mean, they waited a while for him to pitch. He's a little loose out there, missing some pitches. But it's pretty normal for a guy that's pitching for the first time in a while. But he had 16 of his 28 pitches were strikes, and he got 3 whiffs, so should have strikeout. It's not that bad, all things considered. The velocity's there. Once he gets knocks more of that rust off, man, he's gonna be the best player in the league. I know Aaron Judge because, he hits home runs, but Ohtani is going to hit and pitch. So, pretty fine out there tonight, I thought. Anthony Bonda then comes in for .2 innings, no hits, no runs, 1 walks. He strikes out 2. So, he's been doing some good work out of the bullpen lately, which is really, really good to see. Struck out the first 2, and then he walked 1, and then Dave Roberts makes the change to Ben Kasparius, who has 3.2 innings, 3 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk, 2 strikeouts. So, pretty solid outing from Ben Kasparius. He was solid. He's going to get more and more innings. He threw his 62 pitches. He lost some command in the 6th inning. He thought he just ran out of gas. He was doing fine until he hit the home run to Machado. Bro did a bat flip down by 3. Then you go to Alex Vesia with 1 inning, or .2 innings, no hits, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. Got that strikeout in the inning. Like I said, he's been a lot better lately. I think he's had 8 scoreless outings out of his last 8 scoreless innings in a row, which is good. He kind of had a home run problem, but now he's getting back to that just getting outs, especially with the strikeouts. Kopech, 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. So, scoreless outing there for Michael Kopech. Then you go to Tanner Scott. Another great outing from Tanner Scott, man. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, and 1 strikeout. So, another great outing from Tanner Scott. I don't want to hear anybody say I overreacted when he was pitching bad. It's just at that time he was pitching bad, but now he's just pitching really well. That's just how I react in the moment. If he's pitching like shit for a few games, then yes, I'm going to call him out. But I'm just glad to see he's pitched way better after that Kirby Yates. 1 inning, no hits, no runs, no walks, no strikeouts, and gets the save. So the bullpen was pretty good. The 2 runs by Kasparius was it. But the rest of the bullpen was perfect tonight. For the offense, they had 10 hits for 6 runs, 1 in the 3rd, but that big 4th inning with 5 runs off Dylan Cease after he was cooking him through the first 2 innings. 10 hits, 6 runs. We already went over Ohtani's line. Betts, 1 for 5 and RBI. Freddie Freeman, 1 for 4. So, finally got a hit. He struggled his first few at-bats, but finally, I'm glad he got a hit. Teoscar, 1 for 4. Will Smith, 2 for 4. Muncy, 1 for 3, a walk, 2 RBIs. Had a 2 RBI single from Max Muncy. Andy Paez, 1 for 3, scored 2 runs. Got a little bit heated there after he got a hit by a pitch. Conforto was 0 for 4. Whatever. Tommy Edman, 1 for 4 and an RBI single also for Tommy Edman. So great work from the offense. Everybody in the lineup had a hit besides Conforto, of course. But the bullpen was great. The offense was good. I wouldn't say they were perfect, but they were good. Had a big 4th inning, and they improved to 44-29. Have a 2.5 game lead on the division. Their 44th win. They take game 1. They won the first 3 out. They won the first 3 out of 4 against San Diego, where San Diego drops to 39-32. They started the year like 7-0, and now they're like 32-32 since then, I think. So they've really been an average team besides the first like 7 games of the year. Yeah, they dropped 39-32. Dylan Cease, 5 innings, 8 hits, 6 runs, 1 walk. He did have 9 strikeouts. He struck out the first 5 batters. But then, I don't know, he felt like he got a little bit rattled in that 5th inning. Like, he was good in that start in San Diego against the Dodgers. He was really good through the first 2 innings tonight, but then after that, he just didn't have it after the first 2 innings. Yes, he had 9 strikeouts, but he gave up 6 runs as well, 5 of them in 1 inning. Like, they were soft hits, but he was still getting hit. Wandy Peralta goes 1 inning, 1 hit, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. And David Morgan, 1 inning, 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 2 walks. Or 1 walk and 2 strikeouts. For their offense, 6 hits, 3 runs. They scored 1 in the first, 1 in the fourth, and 1 in the sixth. With their 6 hits with the 3 runs and 2 errors. Fernando Tatis Jr., he was 2 for 4. Luis Arias 1 for 4. Manny Machado 1 for 3, 2 RBIs, had a solo homer and a sac fly. Gavin Sheets 1 for 4, 1 for 3 and a walk. Bogarts 1 for 1 RBI. Cronenworth 0 for 4. Trenton Brooks 0 for 2. Iglesias pinch hitting 0 for 2. Wade 0 for 3 and a walk. Martin Maldonado 0 for 2. And Elias Diaz was 0 for 1 pinch hitting. Like, they're top of the lineup, and it doesn't help that they're missing Jackson Merrill right now. But this lineup, besides like the first 4 hitters, or maybe 3 if you're not really scared of Luis Arias, but I would consider 4, your top 4. If nobody's else is gonna be scared of the middle of your lineup of Jake Cronenworth, Iglesias, Tyler Wade, Maldonado, Elias Diaz. No one's gonna be scared of that man. They need to improve this lineup. At least, not the top 4 or 5, because also you're going to have Tatis, Arias, Machado, Merrill, Sheets, but you need to improve, the 7, the 8, 9 spot, somewhere around there. Because when you get to the bottom of the lineup, it's 3 outs. But the Dodgers' bullpen is really good as well. But yeah, a good 6-3 win against the Padres. Game 2 will be same time, 10 p.m. So, just good to see Ohtani pitch tonight. We have a 2.5 game division lead. But yeah, I'm going to win for the Dodgers here in Game 1. Padres really didn't show any fight. It felt like after the 4th inning, where we took that 5-1, where we took the lead, I believe it was 6-2. So yeah, just good to see Shohei pitch tonight. He was missing glove side, so his stuff was still really good though. I mean, it's easy to say with a 99-100 fastball, but his other stuff was good too. So, yeah, good win in Game 1. 3-game win streak. Some big series wins over San Diego and then San Francisco. Take 2 out of 3. We'll see what happens in this series, but go ahead and start for Sabs in Game 2. Once again, 10 p.m. This one on TBS. It'll be Randy Vasquez and a TBD for the Dodgers, so we don't know who's pitching Game 2, but we'll see what happens there. So until next time, have a lot. Peace.